Hi, everyone. How are you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day. It's Michelle Blackwood. I'm here to make an easy recipe, delicious recipe. My garden is doing amazing, and I just want to use up produce from my garden, guys. Welcome to another live. Let me know where you're joining us from. Let me know. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. I'm showing you my collard greens. My collard greens been washed, and look at that. This is bounty from my garden. If you live local and you'd love some collard greens, come on over. I have rows of kale. I have rows of collard greens. I can't eat it all. So if you love greens and you're hearing and seeing the beautiful collard greens I have, come on over. I have a lot to share. So let's get started. I'm gonna make it. There's a recipe on my website. Southern style collard greens. It just tastes amazing. I have a feeling I made it before here on live. We just couldn't find the video, but it's probably here. So we said, well, I just need to. The best way for me to prepare collard greens. That's how I love it. I just love this recipe. It tastes phenomenal. And so let's get started. The easy recipe. Easy recipe. Any comments, Jean? Anyone? Thank you so much.
Elaine on Facebook
Hi,
saying
Natalie.
Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Florida, Wesley Chapel. Do you know where that is, Jean? No, never heard. Hopefully you're it's lovely where you are. Here it's amazing. It's gorgeous. Nice day. Hope you're having an amazing day. And welcome to our live. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining.
Just died on Instagram says, wow, colored greens are beautiful. Where are you
Thank you.
located?
Thank you. I am outside of Gainesville, North Central Florida. Yes, it's lovely here. Not too hot. It just gets hot uh, during the summer, 2 months,
30
probably.
minutes.
You're 30 minutes, so I'm 2.5 hours away from you. I'm 3 hours from Tampa. So I'm west, north. No, no. West is there, east. So I'm northeast from you. So you're west of me, and I'm northeast of you. We're North Central Florida, up in the little countryside area, little small town, but it's gorgeous here, peaceful, peaceful here, and the garden is doing well. One of my biggest goal when I got here, I was like, I gotta have a garden, and the soil is sandy, and I'm like, this we can build that soil up. It might take time, but if we compost and if we just put down the mulch and all that, eventually it'll break down, and the soil will be able to do well. And so far, we've pretty much done very well. And for the first time, though, it's been our first time we had a garden for the entire year. We didn't take a break, and the garden did very well through during the winter months. We covered the plants whenever we know our frost was going to hit or was going to get really, really cold. We covered, and we've had success. So we had an early jump start to our gardening season. So our carrots are doing well. I need to harvest more. If you can see how beautiful the carrots are, you can go look at one of the videos that we did earlier. And so you can go back and watch my lives, and the carrots are out of this world. So what we did now, we just planted, and they're coming up, new carrot seeds, and they're coming up already. So we want to have continual harvesting of carrots, and we just planted some new vegetables. We are trying to keep it going all year long. So it's good. What I like about collard greens though is while the kale will eventually bolt in the summer months, collard greens usually last the entire summer. Once you get one that's heat tolerant, usually I'll be able to harvest collard greens and spinach, like Malabar spinach. I always want to have something green in my garden that I can eat if I can't get to the store. And so collard greens is just one of those vegetables that they tolerate, they do well in the hot months. So I love to have collard greens. What I got recently that can tolerate heat is like curly cilantro. It looks like fern leaves. It's really different and unique. I've never, but it's heat tolerant cilantro. And I also have culantro. So those are what I have because my regular cilantro does well during the winter and come as soon as it starts getting hot, it bolts. So um, what's doing very well in my garden again is dandelion. I think tomorrow we're gonna do dandelion from the garden because it's looking so good and luscious. So we'll harvest tomorrow dandelion and do a juice with dandelion. Anyway, time is going, so I'm gonna get started. And for I'm gonna add some onions. All right, just a little oil. You can go oil free, do water or vegetable broth. So I'm just adding onions. But don't go ahead and add thyme. I'm doing fresh thyme. You can add dry. Give me a second. I need to pull this stuff up. Stress is giving me problems. Never wear a tube dress, eh? You live and you learn. All right, so I'm adding a lot of garlic. I love the garlic, the flavor of garlic. So you can adjust to your taste. It smells really good.
You got Lola, yes, on Facebook, it's Good Day
Hi,
Michelle.
hi Lola. How are
Shanti
you?
says, what's cooking today?
I'm doing collard green southern style, so it's gonna be smoky flavor.
You got Angelique saying, hello, Michelle, watching from Rwanda.
Hi, Angelique. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. And if you're watching or seeing one of my videos for the first time, you can also check out my website. These recipes, most of them are on my website. So check out my website, healthiersteps.com.
Instagram. Todd says, the outside of New York, 45 minutes home,
What's the name of the place? New York. I lived in New Jersey. That's why I asked.
within commuting.
Oh, nice. I don't know.
And they're also asking if you prefer the electric hot plate to a regular stove.
Um, no. The reason why I use this is just for the video. Because if I were to do the stove, then the angle, my back would be turned. So I like both. I'll use whatever I have. I've used electric stove. I know I have gas. I like gas, electric. I like outdoors. My favorite would be to cook outdoors. I want to cook outdoors so badly, but I don't know if where I live I'd have to get permits from the fire every time I. No, I don't. Genius tell me I know. We rarely cook. But I love cooking outdoors. I'd rather just cook outdoors. So seriously, I think the food. I think that's the best tasting food. I don't know why. When I was growing up, um, every summer I would get together with a bunch of friends every summer, and we'll put our money together, and then we'll call it in Jamaica row a boat. They'll say, "Can we go row a boat?" And we grew a lot of like breadfruit trees, and we grew ackee and breadfruit, and we will just put our money together. And we had because we had to buy dumplings and some of the stuff from the supermarket, or we call it like little grocery store. We used to use those little corner stores, little shop. That's what. And so I used to just love what we call row boat. And what we'll do is we wouldn't use our mom gas because she'll get upset. It will be like, you guys using my gas stove to cook for your friends, that type of thing. So what we'll do is I'm adding tomatoes. So far I have the onion, garlic, tomato, thyme, and I'm doing a bouillon cube. And we would literally cook large amount of food. We'll roast breadfruit outdoors, and we cook everything outdoor with getting steaks, or if we could afford to, we get charcoal, and we'll cook straight with just, I remember mostly using wood. And we gather the wood together, light the fire, put the pots on, and we will cook outdoors. And to me, that was the sweetest tasting food. I'm telling you, the food was tasted so delicious. You never can beat that. What am I adding? Onion powder. I'm going to add some smoked paprika. This is what's going to give it the smoky flavor. It was the best tasting food. I don't know why. I think it was that smoky, just that charcoal cooking with the charcoal fire. What happened to my... You mean I'm out of smoked paprika? I have more, but all right, it's coming on. And definitely, and we did that, and we'll make dumplings, and our dumplings would be so big, like traditional dumplings would be like this size. And I remember as kids when we made dumplings, they were like this in the pot. And so once you eat one dumpling, and then we'll get lime, sugar, and water. And that's what we would drink. Those were little salt. Those were the best time. Childhood days were the best. And I remember I spent a lot of time outdoors. I was such an outdoor girl. So my mom was a disciplinarian. My dad never disciplined us. But my mom was. And I was one of those girls when my mom was ready to discipline me. I was an only girl, 4 brothers. I was gone. I was nowhere to be found for the whole day. Don't follow me. I was, and by the time I come back, my mom didn't want to discipline me anymore because where were you? And all I'll do is go in the woods, and I'll go lay down and relax, and I would eat all the berries, wild fruits, whatever I see, and I'll literally eat the wild fruits and just relax. And then when I feel like, okay, she's not gonna discipline me anymore, I'll go straight home. And she never disciplined me, and she really disciplined me. So every time, but I'm not. And that's just me. That was just me. That was funny. And those days, they were so idyllic. And they were safe days. Safe days. I felt so safe. Safe days. Literally. I didn't grow up in a world where I felt unsafe. I was fearful. and our doors weren't closed. And I always say I didn't have any of those childhood trauma because I just grew up in an environment when there was love and there was respect. And I feel so sorry that nowadays people can't trust people anymore. It was the old days where I went by myself. I remember when I first had to travel, and I'm like looking back, how did I do that? I had to go because I lived in the country, and I had to go from the countryside by myself at 16. Because after I left high school at 15, I had to go to England to my brother's wedding. And so I had to get a visa for England. I think then you didn't need a visa, you actually got a letter. And I had an uncle in Kingston that I needed like a reference letter from. I don't think it was for that trip. It was for another trip. Yeah, it was actually probably for that trip because I remember that's when I got my permit to do nursing in England. So I needed a reference letter. And to get the reference letter, I had to travel from Hanover to Kingston by public transport at that age by myself. And guess what? You go there, you try and you have to get back before dark. And I'm looking back, how did I do that then? By myself, went there, met my uncle, got the letter, went back by myself. And I'm looking back, how did I do that? Because public transport, and you have to get back you can't miss that last bus because you know nobody and you didn't have phones then. And I don't know how I did it because it gotta be God that protected me. Because even nowadays, you're not safe doing stuff like that anymore. You're not safe. It's just crazy world that we're living in. So I'm so thankful, that God spared me and I just grew up in safety, loving brothers, mother, father. And even the other day I was telling someone, I had 4 brothers and they were so loving, mild-natured, just make very good husbands. They all do. Very good husbands. Because we were raised right. My brothers were raised to be respectful to women. Mothers, we need to teach our sons to be respectful, kind, loving to women. Very important. Very, very important. And I think that's lacking. And vice versa. Women too. Be respectful, loving, and kind. That's what I'm sharing for today and the encouragement. So we're just going to let this cook until tender. And while we juice. Thank you. All right. So for today's juice, what we're juicing, we have a lot of pineapple. So what we're juicing today is pineapple. What else? We have celery.
That one. It was bigger than that one.
That was bigger than that one. Oh, nice.
Weird shape too. Look at it.
Yeah.
Looks small.
All right. So we have pineapple. Oh, you have cucumbers too.
Awesome.
You found cucumbers. So that's nice.
Just a few, just like virus.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Thanks. So we have pineapple, cucumbers, celery, carrots. Wow. A lot of good stuff. And burdock. A lot of good stuff in today's juice. And let's go. Let's do it. Let's juice. So I'm adding the pineapple. So guys, today I am excited because very soon I'm leaving. Going to get contact lens. My eye doctor recommends I get contact lens. He says my vision has improved. So isn't that good thing? I've been juicing consistently. I'm so excited, even though I'm not particularly crazy about contact lens, but he highly recommends that I can get rid of these glasses. I think the glasses have now become part of my personality, don't you? And now I'm gonna get rid of them. So maybe I'll still wear them for lives. Just wear because I'm so you. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Because they become part of me. So let's see. Hopefully everything goes as planned. He said, yeah, your eyesight has actually improved. Juicing. Juicing did it. So my hand's slippery today, G. Is it on? I know, I thought my hand was slippery. Thank you so much. G, don't forget to watch it colored too. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's so exciting. Because as you get older, your eyesight gets worse. And I've been juicing, I've been exercising, and now he's saying come back. So today's my appointment. So I'm excited about that, guys. Excited, super excited. Super excited. Because before that, they told me get used to it. Your eyesight's gonna slowly get worse. And then I went back. I said, okay, I'm gonna start juicing. I went back and he's like, oh no, your eyesight has improved. Go figure. Pineapple, cucumber, celery.
Yeah, a few comments from earlier we were talking. Caroline said they were familiar with it. Run the boat. Hashtag outdoor cooking. Wait until parents not home.
Oh yeah, good idea. Thank you. Who was that?
Elaine.
Elaine, you remember? Yeah, gotta run a boat. Summertime, the days were long summer days, and literally, friends come over, and what you do, you're bored, and you're like, we need to eat. And instead of you taking all your friends to raid the kitchen, we pool all our monies together. We like put our money together. How much you have? How much you have? We put our money together, go to the shop, cook, and the food was just so sweet. The sweetest food. I remember my friends, my neighbor, Carlet not being shout out to Carlet. She was my best friend then. Carlet and Chris. Rest in peace, Chris. Al. We all get together, and Denise and good memories. Fun memories. And Simone and Donna.
Donna said they love your recipes.
Thank you.
Ryan.
Thank you so much. Trish, rest in peace, Trish.
Noises, thank you for sharing this program.
Rest in peace. My friends.
Holly says hello, Buzz.
Hi, Natalia.
Saying that's very good to the eyesight.
Yeah, very good. All my friends who have gone. Yeah. They're resting until resurrection.
YouTube saying they're watching from Staten Island, New York.
Staten Island. Nice. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. We're making juice now. Thank you so much.
We got Alan on Facebook.
Alan.
From Rwanda.
Hi, Alan. Thank you. Thank you, Cuz. Thank you. everyone. Thank you.
Elaine says we used to run the boat using crayfish or janga from the river.
Janga, I heard. You know, we don't use that term, so I believe you're from the East. Because I never grew up with the word Janga. My husband's from the East. So over the West, I don't remember using that. Is Janga small? Is it like crayfish then? Or small, tiny fishes? Is Janga the one that's small? Or is it
Elaine says thank you,
perch?
Michelle. Love your cooking skills. May God bless you.
God bless you, Celine. Thank you so much. Tell me what's Janga? Because we don't use that term. It's amazing when you marry, like my husband, they use totally different terms for a lot of food and their cooking methods are also different. So it's interesting. So that's why when I realized that and I saw how my sister-in-law cooks and all that, and then if anyone were to say they don't do it now, but in the early days, they were to say, "Oh, we don't do it that way," and I'll be like, "That's the way I grew up doing it. I don't know about you. You didn't live in my house." But then I got to realize that, and then no. Plus, I'm a vegan. I'm gonna make the food taste good. When you're a plant-based eater, you can't just make the same recipe, leave out the meat, and expect it to have the same flavor. No, you gotta add a little here and there and do another adjustment in flavors and adding other seasoning to bring out the flavor profile. And when I realized that's what I had to do, it gave me confidence because I knew that you can't do it and just remove the meat. You gotta substitute something in that flavoring, in the seasonings or something to bring back that flavor. Like for instance, today with the collard greens, look at the collard, yeah, don't come by. With the collard greens, we have to, yeah, that's ready. We have to put that smoked paprika. That's what's going to make the difference in giving that. Oh, Gene, what's happening over? I don't know how I'm gonna get this out. I need a spoon. I ain't gonna get that out without spilling it. Guys, we went over today, and I know I'm not gonna. Let me just take out some. The juice is ready. Let's turn this off. We can do the rest later. All right. Let me take out some before I. Oh, this is like liquid gold, and we're spilling it. Can you imagine? How comes we're spilling liquid gold, Gene? Come on. Thank you so much. It's not on this side. We're good. When I move that. So when you move that, yeah, you might need this to extra. But I'm just when I lift this up, then you can get it.
Someone's going over there.
It's going now. All right.
You lift it up now.
I can lift it.
Most of it's
All right. Cheers, guys. Oh boy. I don't know what's going on today. Do you think I'm ready for the contact lens, guys? Do you think I'm ready for the contact lens? Do you think I should think twice? Do you think I should be doing more green juice, ain't it? Or more carrots? Anyway, guys, it's been wonderful. Oh, we need to show them the collard greens there. I know. This is gold, liquid gold, eh? Cheers. Let me put this all the way. Jean, you can move this all the way, ain't it? Please. Thank you. This is a treasure. Tastes so good. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. If you try to kick sugar, because sugar is so addictive. I'm telling you, if you want to kick sugar, start doing some juicing, smoothies. I'll never get the urge for sugar anymore. Don't need sugar. Sugar. If you want to read more about sugar, head on over to my website, healthiersteps.com, and you just put in sugar or sugar dangers or so on, and you'll be amazed. Thank you so much. All right, so is it overhead on? This is cooked to perfection. You can have left, like you can leave a little broth in it too. But this is super flavorful. It's good. Huh? To me. Okay. All right. This up. So look at this. Perfect. This greens recipe is super flavorful. You won't miss the hammock, the smoky flavor from meat. You will never miss it. This alone is just delicious. So if you're trying to transition from eating meat to a plant-based diet, try this recipe, especially if you love collard greens and it's been like it's your favorite recipe. Try this recipe and you won't be disappointed. Also, if you want more recipes that are full of flavor, you can either go onto my website, Healthier Steps. However, if you don't want to be scrolling through the website all over searching, because I have over 1,000 recipes over there, what you can do is get my cookbook, Healthier Steps, 125 gluten-free vegan recipes. And that cookbook, you can find it on my website, healthiersteps.com, or over at amazon.com. Go on there, just put in Michelle Blackwood, and you can find my cookbook, and you can purchase the printed copy or the ebook. Um, and then you can also look at the other books that I have. I have at least 15 other books, or the total is 50 books on Amazon that you can look. A wide variety of books. I want to cater to from young to old, so check them out. And be sure to join us tomorrow for another live. I appreciate you taking your time to spend time with me. I hope I made it worthwhile to you. And I appreciate you. I love you one and all. Hoping one day I'll even get to meet some of you. I went to an event in Tennessee and I was super excited because I got to meet so many people who knew me through my website. And that was an awesome experience. I really treasure that. And I treasure you one and all because you took your time. It means a lot to me. Thank you. I couldn't do or be where I'm at right now. My website gets 8.8 million page views per year, something that I never imagined would happen, but it's there. Every time I look at it, I'm like, is this for real? 8.8 million page views per year. So almost a million a month. So I'm heading towards there. I'm at about what, 700,000 a month. I'm heading to that. I can't wait to get there, a million a month. So thank you so much. God bless you and see you tomorrow on another.
Everything just that sent you ads with hearts on Instagram.
Oh, thank you, Jose. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you and your family. Bye.